how were you involved with this film?
Well, I was pretty involved because I was in front of the camera and directing it as well and editing it. So it was quite a challenge.
Did you enjoy the editing process? Was it new to you?
It was very new to me. I did enjoy it. It was much longer and more intricate than I ever expected anything to be. I've done a bit of editing of tiny bits of tape before, but this certainly gave me new skills that I had never thought I would ever have. So yeah, I enjoyed the challenge, and I did a re-edit about 6 months after I did the first edit, and I really enjoyed discovering how to make it better than it was the first time. So I think the lesson I've learned more than anything else is I can probably cut much more than I ever thought I could.
What were your intentions with the piece? What's your sort of target audience? What story were you trying to tell?
Tensions with the piece. So originally...
Intentions.
It was... there were tensions, but we're talking about the intentions.
Yeah.
Originally, the idea was pretty much to put a piece on screen that I was going to go and do in the theatre, which I couldn't do because theatres closed because of the pandemic. So rather than waste all that lovely work that I'd done, I thought it would be a good idea to try and get it on screen. And then it was a bit of a growing monster, really, because I didn't really expect it to become as intricate and as complicated as it was, because obviously on stage it was a monologue that was, you take from it what you want to take. So once I worked very hard on it, and once Amber had worked very hard on it as well, I thought let's see whether anybody else wants to see it, and I've been really pleased with the response. It's been lovely.
Brilliant. What was your favourite part about the process making Troll?
That's a really good. I enjoyed making some of the props. That was fun. I enjoyed making the magazine. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed trying to get it all down effectively. There are always. I've never directed myself before, and it would have been lovely to have had an outside director eye on it. It wouldn't have been what I'd have chosen. But it was nice to have a go at it and see what I could do with it. And of course, I had Amber helping me as well, which was incredibly useful. Couldn't have done it without her. So.
Brilliant. Lovely to meet you.
Really nice to meet you too.
I'm looking forward to seeing the film.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What did you do? What did you do on the film?
I provided general emotional support, and I composed all the music, and I filmed the whole thing, charged of cinematography, and I played Storm, Jessica, Sylvia, anyone who is required, and
what was it like? Have you made a film before?
I haven't made a film before.
So how did you get involved?
Very new. I got involved because I had this special relationship with the main actress. I've known her for a while, actually. It's like nearly 17 years coming up on, actually.
What was the biggest challenge about working with this person?
The biggest challenge is, the work day never ended because I lived at the office, so it was a difficult one. But altogether quite enjoyable, kept her sane, kind of, a little bit.
Do you want to do other projects? Not necessarily
with my mother, or
other projects?
I'd like to do other projects, yes. I would. Probably slightly less stressful, hopefully not in a pandemic.
Which of your many jobs did you enjoy the most?
I was also in charge of sound, forgot about that actually. I was also in charge of sound.
Were you?
I was in charge of sound.
Oh yes, of course you did know.
No, I was in charge of sound. Goodness gracious.
Which of your
It was the key
many jobs did you enjoy the most?
I enjoyed the composition. I also played young Carol. I did a lot of things. I enjoyed the composition. I was using my GCSE music skills to compose some music for the film. I quite enjoyed that. It was good.
It's really nice to meet you.
Hope we meet again soon.